Good morning. How are you? Happy Saturday to you. Let me see. I see people coming in. Hey, Annette. How are you? Hajareen. I hope I said that right. And hey, Joshua. How are you? So nice to have both of you here. Any people who come later on, those of you who are in the garden but you're watching from a distance, please don't forget to thumbs up the live when you do come in. And yeah, bagels are all-time favorite. Bagels are about 5 times the calories of bread or carbs of bread. I looked it up one time. So I was watching another YouTuber, one of my favorites, Low Carb Love, and she makes a bagel with almond flour and yogurt. So we're going to give it a whirl today. I hope y'all have had a great week. Hope everything is going wonderfully. I made myself some grapefruit shots. Grapefruit with ginger. Ginger with anything. That's the real deal. This has got grapefruit, lemon, and ginger. So I'm going to take that. These are the only 2 ingredients, and everything bagel seasoning. This looks like one, but I saw one up here. Everything bagel. You know, one day I'm going to organize this. Guess I'll use the tuxedo. Yeah, but I know it's one in here. I just saw it. I should have took it out yesterday. So how's everybody doing? I know I got my back to you. Y'all doing okay? Let's go with this one. Tuxedo sesame seeds. I do understand that. You say your week has not been peachy, but you'll make it do what it do. I do understand. I am taking this mercy. All right. So let's get started. If I take 2 of those a day, I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, okay? Not to mention coffee. But I didn't have any coffee this morning. For breakfast, I did have some granola. I've been making homemade granola. It's absolutely delicious. I gotta get my recipe just right, though. I keep playing around. When I say playing around, experimenting, trying to make sure you know, with the different amounts. Anyway, this is supposed to be real simple. This calls for let me make sure I got it right. Let me make sure, because it's only these 3 ingredients, and it's either 2 cups of yogurt and 1 cup of almond flour, or vice versa. or vice versa. So let me go see where we are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. One cup of yogurt and 2 cups of almond flour. Yeah, that's it. All right. So let's dive in. One cup of yogurt, for which I'm not a fan of. So how y'all doing this week? How's everything been going? I know you said, Annette, you said that your week has not been the best. You know, we have weeks like that. I had a day like that. I believe it was yesterday. I just had a moment. It was it was yesterday. And I do my walking 3 times a week. And so I was talking about it, but I haven't posted it yet. Just having a moment. An emotional moment. I'm trying not to let things that are out of my control get the best of me. How about that? All right. That's one. What did I say, y'all? One of these flour. Is that what I said? 1 and 2. 1 cup of yogurt, 2 cups of flour. So I have almond flour here. I hear you. Hey, Tracy Satwan, how are you? I didn't see you come in. Happy 13,000 subscribers. You just over there doing it. Wonderful. I'm proud of you. Paving the way. So yeah, sometimes you have those moments. Like I said, I was having an emotional moment yesterday because I'm usually a pretty upbeat person all the time. All the time, my cup is always half full. You know, grateful to be here, grateful to be alive. You know, so I'm gonna try to mix this up. And then we're gonna have to really mix it. Looking for some gloves. Oh, here they are. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'm on here on Saturdays, 9-ish, 9 o'clock. I try to get in here, depending on what I have to do. One of my daughters, her car is down, so I'm taking her to work. And she has to be there at 7:30, which is helping me get my walk in. So I'm getting a walk in 3 times a week, and that's really good. Sometimes it's hard to get out there, but once you get out there, it's a good thing. So, yeah, let me get some parchment paper. Let me get the parchment paper. Get this party started. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, I've got some non-scale victories. I'm kind of like, the reality is here that, yeah, you are dropping weight. I am 20 pounds down since I started Mounjaro. And a total of 60 pounds, down altogether. So that's a good thing. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So I've gotten into some clothes that I couldn't fit. And some of the clothes that I have are becoming super loose. Super loose, y'all. I'll fold that side a little bit more. Super loose. That's a good thing. I'm getting there. Closer and closer. Y'all gonna be still, or else I'm gonna have to. All right, let's try this again. She got, oh, no wonder. She got medium gloves. Why are the gloves so tight? Oh yeah, thank you. It hasn't been quick. It has not been quick. My highest weight was 394. I'm currently at 330. So yeah, that was at 394 was in 2021. 2021. So you're supposed to take this and make a ball. I did not try these previously. So it's going to be a first for both of us, all of us. And it's just yogurt and almond flour. And you can put a little hole in it, shape it up, and go for it. All right. Yeah, so it's a slow process. Listen, God is good, you know. But I figure on this Mounjaro, I'm on 7.5, which is really working pretty good for me, I suppose. It's strong. It's very strong. And I just got my notification about my new refill. And it's still 7.5, so I'm okay with that. And, you know, I'm 24 weeks in and 20 pounds down. So that's okay. That's about the average, I think, for most people. yeah, about 1 pound a week, 1 to 2 pounds a week. So yeah, it took me a minute because some of you know I was on 5 point, I think it was 5.0 for a long time. Yeah, and it wasn't doing anything. So we're gonna see how this turned out. We are going to see what's happening here. You want them big enough so that you can cut them, ideally. That's what I would think. So I don't know if y'all can see that. All right. Whoa, that paper. And then I have the sesame seed. I don't know if you put this on. I think you put it on before while I was cooking. And yeah, a little bagel. I miss eating a bagel, but it's high in carbs and calories. It's still preheating, waiting for it. Let's see. Fifi! Hey, Sister Fifi! How you doing? Arnett said, Tracy Zatwan, you are my shero. Yes, she is doing it, okay? Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. I love the videos, the shorts, for real. You be showing off. I'm like, look, when I get in the twos, you're not going to be able to tell me nothing. Nothing. So I get it. Those who know the struggle, get it. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Fifi, how you doing? Great to see you. Twan said, I'm happy that I'm living slowly because I love how my body works. Yes, yes. It takes, yes. And it takes time. It takes time to know your body. You know? I was working on a video last night that I was trying to get posted, my injection 24. And on that video, I was talking about how, you know, eating breakfast has actually helped, I believe, because since I've been going to the dietitian and eating breakfast, I dropped 4 pounds. And because if I eat breakfast and eat lunch, even though I may not be that hungry, by the time I get to dinner, I'm not hungry at all. So it'll be, you know, a light dinner, or I might even skip dinner. I don't like to skip dinner because that makes me snack. But yeah, Mounjaro 7.5 is definitely, it's so strong. I'm like, ooh, what is the 10 going to be like? You cleaning? Yeah. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I got a question, Twan, you might know this. So, because I was watching stuff for me, Betty White, I think it is. First, let me see how long it's supposed to be in here. And she just started 7.5 Zepbound. Is the strength of 7.5 Zepbound the same as the strength of Mounjaro, 7.5 Mounjaro? Do we know that? Anybody aware of that? Are they the same, just different brands? Okay, so the strength is the same. All right then. So that's what I needed to know. 20 minutes. She said $3.75 for 20 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. All right. $3.75. I know you're going to have to preheat again, baby, but we're going. I'm still going to put you at 20 minutes and see what happens with this timer. Just going to start. Yeah, so we have to. Alonda, hey, how you doing? Okay, yeah. So I didn't see you come in. They are the same, just different brands. Okay, different names. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. There's so much stuff out here. Have y'all heard that there is a pill? There's a pill that they're working on. I'm not sure if one is out already. If it is, nobody's heard about it. I was doing some research on it, but there's definitely a pill coming out. Yes, yes. Okay. Got you. Yeah, because we have a brand new, I mean, they were building that thing and putting it up so fast. Everybody was like, what is it? Not too far from where I live on the main strip. And it was Lilly, the Lilly's company that makes Mounjaro. And I heard that they make both the generic and the name brand. You know, so basically, I guess the difference is packaging. But yeah, they over there big time. I mean, I'm gonna go by there one day and show y'all. But and they're currently hiring to sort packages for $18 an hour. I was telling my daughter who's home from school, but she works at Amazon, so she likes that. And that says every shot I took with Mounjaro was the sweet spot. My doctor just kept moving me up monthly. What do you mean when you say the sweet spot? What you know, what do you mean? What is that? Y'all know I'm over here multitasking. Oh, it suppressed my appetite with each dose. Okay. Yes. Okay, I get you. Yes, because 7.5 is much more powerful to me than the 5.0. The 5.0 was just, I was stuck. I was not a happy camper. Let's see. Fifi said, I tried to get approved through my doctor for Mounjaro, but my insurance would not pay for it. So I am back on phentermine. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Twan, you still taking the phentermine with the Zepbound? I know you were doing that before. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes you feel full. Yeah, I've taken the phentermine before. I had to cut it in half because it was too strong for me. And then I just stopped. You know, I'm going to adjust my body to feeling different because of medication. It's just a given. But some medications, if it feels too different for me, then I'm just going to stop. You know? Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. You took it before the Zepbound. Okay. All right. So, okay, you took a half a tablet with Wegovy. All right. Oh, that's good. That's good. You down 10 pounds. That's, yeah. Listen, there's no question that it's going to cut your appetite. You know, you have, I know I had the dry mouth, you're always thirsty. It'll definitely work. I mean, it's a type of speed, so it gives you energy. That's why you talk about the heart rate. Yeah, so it definitely gives you energy and all of that. I just, yeah, that is good. We got to do what works. We got to do what works for us. Absolutely. You know, Fifi, I was on the Ozempic and it started affecting my kidney levels, so I had to get off. And I gave this one I gave this a shot. Everybody's been talking about it and using it. And after I came off that 75 soft and had lost 18 pounds, I started gaining weight back. So I was like, no, I got to do something. So I said, let me give it a try. Matter of fact, I asked for Zepbound, and my doctor said my insurance would probably pay for Mounjaro over Zepbound. I have no idea why, and they did. Okay. Ozempic worked. It was good, and it didn't have. I didn't feel it like I feel Mounjaro, like the fullness in my stomach that I feel with Mounjaro. I didn't feel that with Ozempic, but it worked. Maybe I wasn't drinking enough water. I don't know what it was, but when she said we're gonna have to watch your kidney levels because they're dropping, I was like, okay, you can surely watch them, but I'm gonna stop. I had Ozempic sitting in the, I have Walgreens, and they'll call you and tell you when your prescriptions are ready. And, if you don't get it by a certain time, I had so much, like about 3 boxes of Ozempic sitting up in there, because I had stopped taking it. That just wasn't a fair trade-off for me. it just wasn't. And so, you got to do what works for you. You definitely have to do what works for you. Congratulations again, Fifi. That's my OG friend. We've been in these YouTube streets for a minute. In the YouTube streets for a minute. Okay. I'm about to when you gonna bring back the Bible trivia, Fifi? I'm about to well, I don't know. I got so many irons in the fire. I don't need to add not another new project. Not another new project. Y'all see, I just started my website, lowcarbqueen.net. I'm trying to push all the recipe traffic. Matter of fact, when I finish this live, I'm going to sit down and put this little easy recipe on my website. I'm trying to send all the recipe traffic over there. Yeah, just trying to be innovative. You can't wait. Me either. Listen, like I said, I didn't try it. I didn't do like the professional YouTubers and try it the day before, see how it comes out, tweak it. We're going to see. What we see is what we get. And I have some butter. Hey, my weight loss journey by Keto Granny. Keto Granny is in the building. Phoebe, you said, I say what? I said you were my OG YouTuber. We go way back. And I said, when you going to bring back the Bible trivia? I was thinking about like maybe stealing it, borrowing it. I mean, look, they've got Burger King, they got McDonald's, they got Wendy's, over on my Pastor Kim's channel. So, so they'll have Fifi's trivia, Pastor Kim's trivia. But that's what I said. I got too many irons in the fire already. Good morning. How are you? Yes, bagels. Have you tried doing bagels before? Because I know you are strict keto. Keto Granny is strict keto. She's also lost over 100 pounds. Twan lost over 100 pounds. Alonda, you're getting up there. You're getting close. You are getting close. Yes. And Alonda, I just love, I have such dry humor. So I love your humor and your transparency. That, I mean, sincerely, I think it's good. It's good. You be listen, you be letting us know what's going on. You never done bagels before? So this is just the Greek yogurt, almond flour. 1 cup of this and 2 cups of the flour. And then the bagel seasoning, everything bagel on top. This is called tuxedo sesame seed. Yeah. So we'll see if that works. I got some bagel seasoning in there, but it's finding a needle in a haystack. Y'all listen. Oh yeah. Yeah. As y'all know, I'm in my 60s. You just reach a point where you just like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, after raising 5 children, a stepchild from a second marriage, and you try to have everything so, trying to get them on their way. You just be like, I'm tired. I don't really care. Yes, things should be this way, things should be that way, but I don't care. I've been out in the garden, the little container garden. That is one of the most relaxing things I've done in a long time. And it was my daughter, I have a daughter that has special needs, Lorna. It was her idea. And so she gets out there, she talks to them, and we are out there. But that has been so relaxing. Uh, Listen, I love wooden earrings. So somebody was asking me about some earrings. Where did I get it from? I was like, you got to go to the beauty shop, the beauty hair store, whatever you call them, whatever you call it. You got to go to the ones in the hood to get they used to be $1. Now they're $1.99. You got to go to the beauty salon store, beauty supply. Jesus, thank you. You gotta go to the beauty supply store and get the little earrings. And I just, like I said, I like the wooden ones. And so, yeah. Okay, so glad to have you. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, Nuttaboo. Hey. Where you going? You small. I am. They can't hear you. They can hear me. Whoa. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to go address something real quick. We have 7 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I was talking about perfectionism. Being an only child, being raised in the church, all of that. All of that. Approval syndrome, whatever you want to call it, all of it. I've had it all. Had it all. And now I've just relinquished it all, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. And it's going to all work out, no matter what. Let me tell y'all something. I was living in a house. We got 7 minutes, 5 minutes. Let's tell y'all this in 5. I was living in a house in Delaware. You know, my husband had bought the house, and it was 5 bedrooms, you know, so many thousand square feet with a pool. I mean, it was a beautiful home. Some of y'all know I was married to my first marriage. I was married to a bishop. Beautiful. When I say beautiful, beautiful home, marble dining room table. The first, when I went to the store and ordered it, when they bought it the first time, they dropped it. It was a base and a top. They dropped it. So they had to order another one, and it was pure marble, so you know you weren't going to get the exact same one. So we're having like a 4th of July event, you know, cookout or whatever. I forgot whatever the event was. Maybe it wasn't 4th of July, but anyway, maybe it was Thanksgiving because I had set the marble dining room table. But my kids, when they were younger, they would break glasses a lot. So I stopped buying fancy glasses. I would use jars, you know, spaghetti jars. I just started using them for glasses, and then I would have plastic cups. And my mother was visiting, and she fussed at me so bad. I had set the table. I didn't have any glasses on the table. And she was like, you know, and I had plastic cups. So I was going to put the plastic cups out there. She was like, you will not serve dinner with plastic cups. Now, mind you, my kids are teenagers and grown. five girls. So she was so upset with me that one of my daughters went to the store, to the Acme, and bought a little thing of about 4 to 6 glasses so we could set them on the table. I was like, Mom, you know, like it's not like a bunch of, it's not that big of a deal. But she was upset. So that's kind of where I come from. And I used to tell her, you need to have more kids. I said, you should have had more kids. Because you could say, oh, this one is doing this, and this one is doing that. And Kim, yeah, she's doing some arts and crafts down in Mexico. That's just how, you know, I come from the hippie culture. Like, hey, come on, just relax. And so, yeah, so now, I don't care. It is what it is. Just enjoy your life. That's what I'm trying to say. Enjoy your life, people. Relax. You know, enjoy life. Do what you want to do for you. Solely for you, not for anybody else. I'm not preaching. I'm just talking. That's what I do. Try my best to anyway. Try my best. Because it's just not that important. Things that you think are important are not that important. You got your life, your health, and strength. We got 2 minutes. And that's that. That's what's important. You've been looking for bagels in the store. Can't find what I want. We'll see. You know, and because it's almond flour, you are supposed to like kind of let them cool because you know it'll crumble. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. We got about 1 minute, and it's probably I wonder if I should have put some, you know what? I could have put some what you call the egg wash on it to make it look browner too. That's another thing. We got some soft butter right here. And see what happens. But yeah, I hope y'all are all doing well and everything is going great. closer and closer. I'm 30 pounds from the 200s. Woo! That song ringing in my ear. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Do it. Yes, 30 pounds. So by the end of the year, when I go on my Christmas vacation, I'll be in the 2s. Bingo. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let me let y'all get a good look without bothering myself. Watch it. I'm going right here to the camera. That's why I said that. They don't look bad, y'all. What's that? These are supposed to be bagels. Ooh. I know, right? Ooh, fancy. Fancy smancy. Fancy smancy bagels. Yeah. And it is definitely soft. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. So they can cool off. Ouch. All right. So I don't know. Ooh. I have no idea. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, the egg wash. That's what I should have did. I should have did the egg wash. Hey, everybody. It's Lorna Doom. Oh, well. You got to let it cool off. It's kind of breaking already, but you're supposed to be able to let it cool off. I just want to see. You know, I can't wait. I'm going to see what it tastes like. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing a little short once they cool off. Showing y'all if whether or not I was able to cut it.
Interesting.
I know, right?
Yeah. Something good.
It's falling apart. It's really crumbly. It's falling apart, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Maybe I should leave it in there a little longer. I'm gonna show y'all the inside. See, it's 20 minutes. Y'all see that inside? It looks creamy. I don't know. I'm not gonna turn the oven back on. I'm gonna let them sit in here for a few minutes. And let's see what we got. Yuck. It's definitely gotta cool or cook longer. In the words of my daughter, some of this, it just don't taste good. My daughter said, the vegans be lying when they taste food. When they, make something and taste it. That is not it. I think I'm gonna have to cook it maybe like 5 or 10 more minutes. It's too much. It's pure yogurt in the middle. Pure yogurt. I know, I probably should have let it cool. Yeah, that's the facts right there. They look good, but how will it taste after they cool? But it's definitely not done in the middle. Now this part, see there? Yeah, they gotta cook a little bit more. This part is done, but on this side, that's not done. I don't know if y'all can see that. What a disappointment. But let's wait and see how it, yeah, it's gotta cool. Definitely gotta cool. All right, back to the bagel drawing board. Back to the bagel drawing board, y'all. It is what it is. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Low carb journey, low carb life with the low carb queen. And remember, every day is a new beginning. Bye-bye. Thank y'all for coming in. All right, let's see. Bagel flop, take one. Now. So sad. So sad. Thank y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I was trying to see. Hold on one second. If it's still here. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Boss Way. I was like, I know who this is, but I can't see the picture. Let me see. Oh, you want you over there? Yes. I thought I saw you. Let me see. Yep, I did. Racing the grandchildren. Racing the children and beat them. Didn't you beat somebody? Yes. Yes, Miss Annette. Sometimes you gotta put the face to the name. I'm just hanging out. I ain't doing nothing. Let me go click the end button. I'll see y'all in the YouTube streets.